seeming to give a sense of correctness, contentness.
I don't know what it means, but I feel like it's correct. So,
I think we should probably head out of here before we discuss anything else, mind you.
yeah. Holding the ginormous fucking skull.
You
I'm gonna
simply
need some help with getting this 20 feet into the air.
Oh, it's easy. Just tie it to your back.
Can you help?
Okay.
I don't even know how people put those battles on their backpacks.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, oh wow, I can understand you not knowing that.
I mean, I don't know either, to be fair, Jim.
I start helping David with attaching the deer to his back.
I'd say you manage to quite quickly, easily enough.
And it's not gonna fall off?
No. I think it's better if you go last, because if it doesn't impale anyone.
So you don't trust the quality of work you've done?
I do, but let's not be stupid and let's take precautions.
Yeah, but what if it falls?
What if you fall down and slip down and land on somebody and impale them?
I mean,
That's your...
I would say that if there's a chance that it'll fall, maybe one of us stays down here to catch it.
Yeah, because if it falls and we don't
And it breaks.
realize it, then it's back here. I'm gonna go first, and then I.
We
start
can
climbing.
use glue balls to attach it to your back.
Please don't use glue. I start climbing.
Yeah, we don't want to do anything that could even have an outside chance of damaging this thing.
Do you think your horns will grow like those ones? Do your horns?
Oh shit, I hadn't even thought about
They
that.
should grow.
Oh god.
The horns of animals grow, so
Oh,
should we file them sometimes?
You know what? Remind me when I get home, I'm going to start measuring these to see if they do actually grow in. If it is that they do, then yes, because that could get really annoying. I just had to kind of keep my beard under control before, but now.
We could also ask any of the tieflings in the town. They should know. But remember, didn't have any horns. Theirs weren't broken.
Yeah, as I said before, John, let's just focus on getting out of here first.
Hi guys, climb the fucking rope.
Oh yeah. Yes, I start climbing.
I will simply state, you managed to make your way back through the cave without incident.
Do we feel a magical pull on us? Now we have the item.
The air does feel richer. Also seems like there's a nice cool breeze coming from the skull.
Wait, where was his body if we're only having its skull?
Nobody investigated, so...
Being honestly, it's not really a concern of ours anyway.
And maybe the rest of his body has been digested.
I mean, if the horns are magical in nature, maybe there's some sort of property that kind of kept them from being dissolved.
Or maybe it hurt the slime, since they are weak against frost.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, wow, yeah, maybe it protected itself inside of it.
I mean, maybe just the cloaking from it kind of affected its digestion or something.
So, if we go back to the shop, does that mean we will leave this place?
Probably, yes. So, that means two things.
We're never gonna
probably
see
first-
Granny anymore,
we
and
probably-
Skippy.
We probably
And
need to get to
Phidias.
town first. How do you travel from country to country and still have attachment issues? Or detachment issues?
I have a long list of Facebook friends
Yeah.
I keep in touch with, and I cry when I leave.
I mean, to be fair, this isn't like our world where, you might have an outside chance of meeting someone again. I mean, we're going to a literal different plane of existence, probably. Like, there is no way that we're coming back here, I think.
I think
You're just making it worse, Brandon.
I'm sorry.
I have an idea. And normally I'm not the person to care about things like this, but how about we take a picture in Gilbertstown with the four of us and the deer horn to remember this occasion and do our last shopping.
I like that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And then you can also say goodbye to Skippy and Granny.
And Herbert. Should we also go by the goblin village to say bye to the little goblin? The goblin we gave the dagger to. Gilbert.
I don't really care about them.
He was a very brave child.
That's stupid.
Listen to us. Okay, yeah, take that. Wait, I just realized everybody's name ended with... We have Dilbert the goblin, we have Bilbert the smith, we have Herbert Tiefling.
Granny.
Yeah, Granny was named Sheila. Oh, we're
there
also
was
not gonna
Billy.
see me. Yeah.
The other one from the one that tried to scam us.
Maribel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I'm going to ask something a little bit out of left field here.
Cheers.
Did we ever learn what this world was even called?
Oh no, I just named
we
it.
didn't.
Oh,
You know what? I know it sounds weird, but I think just because, well, we're going to be leaving, I don't know, just for my curiosity, I think I'd like to find out before I leave. I know it's strange, but that's just going to bug me.
I mean, we are still here, so
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, before we go back to shop is what I'm saying.
we are first going to Gilbert Town, so we could ask.
Granny is the most aware of our situation.
I think nobody is actually aware of our situation, but Granny is the one who wouldn't
I
care. so much.
kinda told Granny in between lines what's going on. Maybe during.
What do you mean?
Oh yeah, I was kind of like pouring my heart out.
Meaning?
No, it's kind of weird.
Meaning? What did you tell her?
Oh, I thought we were being kidnapped and we're kind of forced to do stuff now.
Oh, and how did she
And I
react
don't know
to
what
that?
to do. Oh, she reacted to that. I see it more as positive. Okay, of course, the kidnapping is not a nice thing, but I could also see it like an opportunity to travel in places I never been before.
Was that
Try
how
to look at the
curiosity?
bright side of things.
Was that how curiosity when you were getting high with her?
Oh, which time though?
No, I mean when you.
Getting high multiple times?
No, I mean the last time recently.
Oh, with the hotbox. Yeah, with the
But he didn't tell her that we're from a different world.
I think I kinda did because I told her we're not from around here.
That could be
doesn't mean
read.
anything.
That could be read in
And
many different
I
ways.
think I told her I'm from a different world. She didn't look that confused though.
Did she even look is a better question. She was high.
Yeah, no, she was high, but she was very present actually.
I doubt it. But sure, we could ask her what the world is called without drawing too much attention to us.
I mean, to be
Yeah.
fair, if what I assume is going to happen, what is about to happen, then it's probably not going to matter that much anyway.
Yeah, also true. Alright. Oh, do we wanna forage some fauna before we
Head to the shop, yeah.
on our way to and from Gilbert?
Flora, you mean? Do
Flora.
you want to fetch? Yeah, I would like some things to grow or sell in.
Do we have the seeds for glue balls?
I potted a glue ball, and I still have enough in my bag.
Are these the seeds, the glue balls?
Yeah, the flower often carries the seeds, and these are.
Ooh,
So in,
Okay.
let's say, a few days, we can expect a lot of glue ball flowers in the mines if they need water. That is. Or if they don't.
No, glue balls actually don't need water. Let me check my encyclopedia. Yeah, their growth doesn't seem to thrive in the proximity of water sources. So they actually
Oh.
don't need water.
In how many days or weeks we'll see a lot of flowers in the mines?
Perhaps.
You know,
Perhaps.
I think that's a nice thing. In a way, we have left our mark, even if it's as minor as flowers in a mine.
Oh, yeah.
and also, if anyone else was to wander into here, no more slimes, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Not as many.
And
Maybe
if-
we should put up a sign for somebody to warn them that there are slimes in here.
Well, there's a lot less, so maybe a slime or two, which is not that dangerous.
Yeah, okay.
But the mine is then open for business, in a way.
Perhaps we could tell the goblins that we cleared out it, and they can thrive.
Sure, yeah. It is their mine.
Yeah. All right. Oh, we actually
Help the
we're
goblins.
actually doing good. Yeah. Maybe we
Fine.
should share the information about the glue balls and the snowballs being strong against the slimes.
I mean, I thought it was common knowledge, because they... Who was it?
I mean, I think
Didn't
we
get
would.
it.
Actually, did you get that
you learned
information
it
from your patron?
Devlin.
Yeah, I learned
Denval.
that. How do you know his name?
You told it to us. You
No,
also
not-
described him as a blue statue guy.
Yeah, but not his name. I did learn it
You
from...
didn't?
I
Oh,
never
shit,
told his name.
sorry.
Yeah,
Shit, sorry.
no. To be fair, that was probably my fault. I accidentally called him by name last session, but I did correct myself. I didn't know it. I should
Okay.
know it.
Yeah, what? Yeah, then we should probably share that information.
Alright,
They are
yeah.
weak against anything that could
Snowballs.
use them and freezes them.
I mean,
So
I
it will be Gilbertown,
Too bad we
shopping,
weren't able to
Okay.
find a red slime.
the health one,
Yeah.
was it? Yeah.
Maybe we could have kept it in the shop.
Perhaps if we fed a health potion to one of the slimes, they would turn into one.
From what I heard from the dude in the shop, he takes a lot of health potions. But it is possible.
What are you doing?
To Gilbert Town.
Walking to Gilbert.
And foraging on the way.
We still haven't found the asshole that runs the place, though.
Gilbert?
Ah, yeah.
But then again, we were also trying to avoid him.
Ah, yeah.
Whilst working your way down the road, give me 2 survival checks.
Come on, June.
Off.
First check, you get 2d6 blood lettuces. 4 blood lettuce. And the second check, you get disappointments.
Thanks.
Three
That's just what I
disappointments.
needed.
You are somewhat distracted as you're walking down this dirt road, realizing it'll be one of the last times you ever do. The trees part, leading towards the bridge to the road. There's a guard stood on duty, helmet down, back
Is it the
straight.
same guard that's always there?
It's a different one.
Yeah.
A little bit shorter, a little bit more pudgy.
Guys, why is it so misty here? I can't see anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's raining, are you?
Oh, it's not?
It's not.
Because my eyes are so damn dry.
probably-
So I want time to quote boy. Sorry.
Hey,
Alright. Everybody get in line.
do we ask the guard to join the picture? No, we don't.
No.
That's a bad idea.
He's just going back towards you all. He has no idea what you're doing.
We could ask him to take the picture. I go
You
to the guard.
spend 10 minutes explaining.
Just press the button. All you have to do is make sure that we're all in the frame, in here. Just hold it like this. Then press the button when I'm standing there.
Press it a few times just to be sure, okay? So we have.
Okay.
Try to.
Yeah.
Just with your thumb on the red dot.
Yeah.
I think you glove off. Maybe that helps. No.
Let me see. I go through the pictures.
3 of them are
Is there-
blurred mid-movement, but the other ones are quite good.
I delete the one blurred. Yeah, they're good. Thank you.
You're alright. Weird.
I take out my phone. Well, there's no Wi-Fi. Can you send it through Bluetooth to me?
Can I send it through? I'm gonna try.
Oh, you're old. You should know that you can send such things through.
I thought that even for Bluetooth you still needed a connection.
No,
to a
you
fucking
don't.
satellite.
Just mobile to mobile.
Fair enough.
Alright, fair enough.
I've never ever tried that, personally.
I send it.
Thanks.
Alright. Let's head over to buy some foods, go to Granny. Maybe she has some more of those acid resistant vials. Can always be useful. And then explore. It's gonna be our last day here.
You
Same.
are good at doing food shopping, right,
I'm already off.
David? Okay.
I suppose.
There are various rations on the stalls, so you can buy as many as you'd like.
I will need a how much was it for a day? 5 silver, I believe.
Yes.
And with the cooking stove, you can turn 3 rations into 4 rations.
Yes. So if I have 4 rations, I buy 4. That means I actually bought 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good enough. Right. 3, 4. We have
But we
enough
still
for
have
4
40
days now.
We also have 45 turnips
Oh yeah.
and some venison.
Yeah, I'm
made
gonna
jerky.
buy enough for 5 extra days. So 2 gold. Or it's not a lot.
You're keeping track of the rations and all that, right?
Yeah, I am.
Good.
Do we wanna speak to Granny? Brandon?
I actually went to Maribellum
Oh.
in the meantime. Wow, yeah.
Brandon was just following you, John, by the way.
The door dings as you enter. From behind the counter, welcome to Maribellum. Hello again. And how might you be doing this day?
Actually, quite good. We're leaving the area, so I wanted to leave on a good note and inquire how the rabbit thingy is going.
Oh, the rabbit thingy is going very well. Yes. Yeah.
Alright, that's great. I'm glad to hear that.
Yes.
And
As am I.
I want to
Fish
give you
promise
some
to-
advice as well.
Go on. What advice would this be?
That's I think you would be an even better magician, wizard, if you were more honest. I think you have potential to be great, actually. Perhaps greater than Sandra. But you're kinda Oh, give me a second. Hindrancing yourself. Oh, that's.
Give me a persuasion check. I'm gonna let you have advantage. I could be a great wizard, you are correct, yes. Maybe I do get a little bit ahead of myself when I see a good opportunity, possibly. But you are correct, I am. Much better than Sandra will ever be.
I'm glad
Puts his shoulders
you
straight
think
to
so
his
as
back.
well. I reach over the counter to shake his hand.
He gingerly takes your hand and shakes it. And
I
I
wish you
am sorry.
Well, it wasn't a nice thing to do. It shows that you are very willing to learn about magic, and that will take you far if you are honest. And I think what really helps me with my magic is when I'm stuck and I don't know what to do, I often ask my deity. So maybe you can give that a go as well if you ever feel stuck with such things.
And
It's
everyone
very
wants
nice.
a god of magic. But maybe.
I mean, she helped me do the things I did, so.
He goes on the counter and lifts up a purple duck and puts it on the counter in front of you. As a additional apology.
Oh. And I reach over the counter to hug him.
He goes very stiff and awkward when you do that.
I pat his back and let go. Oh, that's very
I'm-
kind
I'm-
of you.
You're welcome. He's now not trying to look at you, trying to look anywhere else.
I pick up the duck, very happy. I try it out. Okay. Yeah. I will wish you the best with your years full of magic.
And I wish you the best as well. May the magic remain strong with you, and may all your enemies melt away.
I hope so as well. And I wave him bye as I walk out of the shop.
He sniffs as you walk out, looking haughty. Or went back to his business.
Aw.
How'd it go, John?
What did you say, Brendan?
Oh, I was just asking how it went. So you guys didn't exactly
it
care.
went well.
Yeah, that's cool.
I did feel a bit bad for him. I thought maybe he needed someone to actually compliment him and tell him he is capable of achieving great things if he just tries in the right way.
You know, that's the thing that I think probably that got us off in the right foot. You're a bit too trusting sometimes, as I said before, but you do genuinely try to see the good in people, and that's a rare trait these days. That's something, at least in moderation, you should definitely hold on to.
I will try to. Is there anyone you want to visit before we leave?
I wouldn't mind seeing Herbert and obviously Granny, but just between us, John, I've kind of deliberately not tried to get too attached here, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, no.
I've always kind of had
the mistake I make.
No, but it's just the kind of person you are, John. It's not a bad thing. It's just this situation. It's screwed up, but
It's very screwed up.
But that aside, I had contact with Herbert, and I've not talked to Granny as much as you have, but I would like to, I'd like to say, but I didn't really care much for Marvellum, to be completely honest.
Yeah, I was contemplating it because he did try to magically
Thing
persuade me.
Thing is, sometimes having encountered...
Even if we are not the best of friends, I want to leave on a good note if I never see him again.
That's a very good philosophy, John. I mean, as I said, maybe, having someone like you actually, show him kindness, maybe that might be what he needs to kind of get his head out of his backside and actually start to do better with the life.
I hope he will, and I will leave him in the care of my newly acquired deity. I really think, at least I hope that through me or through her ways, I'm helping people in a way that makes, I guess, or something like that.
To be honest, John, I think with or without you, God, you do that anyway. Anyway, do we want to head on to see Herbert?
Yeah, but I think we should group up with David. He's
yeah, okay. We'll see what he's up
right
to.
there. Yeah, I think we should get some red meat for Kara.
I think she might have beaten us to it, to be honest, John, but we'll see.
Yeah.
At this point, you meet, whilst David is stowing away a bottle or so of wine, depending how many you're buying.
How much is a bottle? I'm okay with stocking up.
That's why it costs
D&D.
D&D.
Wine.
That was like 5 silver a bottle, and then that is alright wine. But fancy one
And
was
GP a bottle.
The quick search doesn't give me a cost, damn it.
wine price.
It says one for fine
bottle
wine.
is
It's
10 gold.
10
Yeah, I'm
GP,
not going
yeah.
for fine wine.
oh wow, cheapest.
You have fine wine money?
Common feature is 2 silver.
Let's say 4 silver per bottle.
I'm buying 5
Oh.
bottles.
Cheese.
Um,
What type of cheese are you trying to buy?
what type of cheese did my mouse want? Something red, something.
Red Leicester.
Red Leicester.
I'm looking for some red Leicester.
I say you might find some. You might find what is effectively a small square chunk of red Leicester. About 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters.
Oh, that's a pretty big chunk.
It is, to be honest.
By 20.
It cost you 6 silver.
Over. Yeah, I'm good with it. Alright. What else do we need? What else do we need? These are the places, our homes, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, David, I actually just thought of something.
Yes.
Not really so much for shopping, but I think before we go, we want to stock up on water again. Unless we
Stock up on?
have water, unless we've still got a lot of that.
We got. How much did we get? I
Barrel.
wrote it down.
Which has steadily been getting used each day.
It was in main chat. Here it is. We have 40 gallons in total. We boiled 10, so 30 more, but we need to boil that.
Alright, so we still have quite a bit for now then.
Yeah.
Okay, just thought I'd ask, or mention I should say.
Personal guys, 1 gallon of water a day. Well, we could stock up on a little bit, seeing as we have used.
I mean, to be fair, stocking up to capacity before we leave probably isn't a bad idea because,
Yeah.
well, we don't know.
where we're gonna end up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What else? What else?
Perhaps we should
Granny.
put out some. Oh no, it doesn't rain. Like a self-sufficient way to keep water, like catch rainwater and then boil it.
Oh, you mean
But
like
it
those
didn't rain.
those tarp things?
Yeah. Or we should grow lots of snowballs and melt those into water, just in case we someday run out.
I think if we have 40 gallons for the time being, and we still have some snowballs left, don't we?
Yeah, and even if we find dirty water, I can purify it and food.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
Oh yeah, you have magic.
Yeah, I have magic.
Yeah, I've just been a bit nervous about using mine, but yeah, John, your magic well, I mean, and Kara's as well, and David's it's useful.
Yeah, well, your magic is useful as well, but I think it's just it's from a different source.
Yeah, I think when
like Devlin said, you have much more magic than us, but it
Yours
just
is
needs
more-
a good way.
guess it's
Needs
like
a good way to be brought out, I think.
maybe
like-
it's a bit like a horse pipe in a way that's kind of got a bit of a fault. It either comes out in a trickle or it just bursts everywhere. It doesn't really seem to be any
I
in
think
between.
that's the thing.
I kind of wish that there was just someone around here. I mean, I didn't really want to talk to Marabellum, but I think wherever we go next, if they've got magic in that world, I'd kind of like to, well, learn if there's a way that...
Learn?
Yeah, basically. I kind of wanted to learn those spells, but yeah, I think... Oh, actually, shit, that's a good point. Because you said it's going to take a while for you to learn your language lessons. Do you mind if I... well, I was thinking before I leave, maybe I could see if I can find a book, like to kind of like the basics of the language. Maybe I could study it in my own time. See if I can kind of learn how to do that on my own.
It's good that you know that you say that, because I also want to buy some books.
For yourself or for Devlin?
Both.
I'm just talking about me specifically, if I'm honest, John. But Devlin was asking for more. But I'd like to come with you to Granny's first, if that's okay, John.
Sure, yeah.
Maybe Granny has some books.
Who knows? I suppose it wouldn't hurt to ask.
On the way to Granny's.
You make your way to Granny's. The door is open. You can hear movements inside.
I open the door.
Inside, you see Granny making some tea.
Hello there, Granny.
Hello there. Hello. How are you doing today, Cheers?
We're doing good. We are going to be leaving in the near future. In the extremely near future. So there is a good chance this will be a goodbye.
Oh, moving on already.
Yeah,
Oh, come in, sit down, sit down.
I said no. But before we are leaving, there are a few things we want to stock up on. Do you have any more of those vials that are good against acid?
I may have 4 left over. I need to keep at least 1, so 3 to spare.
I only need 2, but I will take 3.
She looks around in the cameras, gets out 3 and puts them on the table in front of you.
Do you also have any books about herbs, about alchemy,
Oh yes, I do have
medicine
several.
maybe even?
Let me think. Oh, she pulls out a bit of a thin-looking book. This one is basic alchemy.
that.
This one here. This one is herbalism.
Take that as
Covers the
well.
last of your basics.
Thank you.
I have anything else? Oh, here we go. This one is how to properly prepare teas.
You also have teas to spare?
Oh, I do have a fair amount of tea, yes.
I will take some if you can spare.
She reaches into a pouch at the side and from a small pouch pulls out a decent size sack and pops it down in front of you. Oh, there we go. I'd say a gold for it all.
That is more than fair. Actually, since we are here, could you look over to Brendan, give him a final checkup?
Oh, come on here, dear. Brandon, she takes your hand.
I hate you, David.
Oh, come on. Nothing to be ashamed of. So many in my day.
Okay, fine. I'll just... Brandon just moves over without much protest.
He takes you into a side room and draws a curtain. I'd say everything further is mumbled, so people can't hear what's said. About 5 minutes passed, and Brandon, you come out from behind the curtain.
David is ready to take a selfie with everybody, including Granny.
Okay.
Oh, what's this?
It's a picture. Mal.
You happen to
Instant
catch her.
painting device.
Managed to get several pictures of her. She's having a nice little smile, looking towards you, looking towards the camera, looking very favourably upon John. Oh,
Right.
Brandon, if you make sure to take care of those feet going
Yeah.
forwards.
I did the treatment you suggested this morning.
I noticed. Make sure you keep it up, and they might get better, or they might not.
Oh,
But the other
what
problem, you don't need to worry too much about it. Don't worry.
do you mean too much?
It'll be fine.
Oh crap, I didn't think that was actually a problem. I thought that was just for the yucks. Okay.
We did have a question about his growing thing. His horns, do they stay this size or do they grow, or do we need to file them?
She looks at Brandon very confused.
He's referring to my actual ones in my head.
The ones on his head. The ones you have as well, Granny.
Of course, they grow.
I mean, all horns grow, right?
Yes.
I was just making sure.
She puts her hand on your shoulder, Brandon.
I
Realize that you didn't always have horns, don't you?
no.
You didn't come out of your mother like that.
No.
That would have been
About
painful.
about a month ago, I kind of took a bit of a bad head injury. So yeah, I've kind of just had some bit of memory loss. I mean, I'm not quite sure.
Explains a lot.
Actually, that reminds me. There's something I kind of feel like I'm only comfortable asking you this question because, well, you've already kind of like seen some weird stuff from me already. It's something really minor, but it's surprising. Like, it's just the little things that you kind of forget, and I've just not been able to remember what is this world called. It's just really random, but it just won't come back to me.
Arabellum.
Rebellum.
She smiles at you.
Okay.
Like the
Okay.
name of that wizard, Marabellum.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's why he has such an ego, because he's named after the world, so he's supposed to be destined for great things.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That actually does sound familiar. Thank you for that, Granny.
Oh, you're welcome, dear. Now, come on, let's have some tea. And she also gets out a joint. Somebody cover the draft.
Before before you start lighting that up,
Do you like?
is there also a place where we could buy some coffee?
What is coffee?
It's a brown bean, which if we kind of like tea, prepare it well enough, it's supposed to give you energy. Tastes really bitter though, but some people like it.
Can't say I particularly know it.
They're from. Okay, no, they're like seeds from a plant. They roast, and then they
Crush it up into fine powder.
wash it up to fine powder and use hot water to make a beverage. Is there something similar to that here? It's often very bitter,
Can't say there is.
dark.
The only thing we really make casual beverages from our tea.
Do you have some tea
Maybe.
plants for seeds?
Yes, one moment. She hands you a little baggie of seeds. They are red leaf and blue leaf teas.
Thank you so much.
How much?
I got it covered, since I still need to pay for the other stuff.
The one
Is-
gold is fine.
Is there anything else we may need Granny for? I look at the others.
I mean, I could probably think of one or two things, but I don't think we could afford it.
I am extremely confused.
Well, I mean, like a health potion. I think we asked about that the first time we were here, but I think that was a bit out of our price range.
I have books about maybe how to make it, so...
The basic idea is in the alchemy book.
yeah, thank
Fair
you.
enough.
And I hand her 2 gold as a thank you for all the help you have done.
Oh, nonsense. You didn't need to do that. A pleasure.
Uh,
Especially you. She puts a hand on Jun's shoulder
I give her a tight hug, but
She
not
hugs
too
you back.
tight because she's old.
and whispers in your ear. Make sure to take care of yourself and look after these lots.
I will try my best.
I know. After a few minutes, she lets go of the hug and offers you the joint.
I take a deep, how do you say it? Puff.
Hey, June, puff, pass, man, come on. Don't talk.
I pass it to Martinez.
Yeah.
I do have a very weird question, perhaps.
Yes, dear.
Brennan, I don't even know if I should tell this. Brennan once had a dream about your people that looked like you fighting with people that looked like me. Is there something that happened like that?
Nothing I can think of now.
Okay, because
Probably countless
fighting us.
wars, but nothing would stand out about it.
yeah, because I remember his dream very spooked him a lot, and it sounded very actually gruesome. But the tieflings we have encountered are all very lovely, so I wondered what caused such a war.
Be anything, be greed, love, or simple hate.
Usually it is greed.
Yeah, right.
And with that,
Thank you for everything.
you pass time with Granny, smoking several joints, sharing them around,
Right.
or saying your goodbyes.
Yeah. I hope you have a happy and healthy life, Granny. Didn't talk much, but it was good interacting with you.
Just make sure you take care of those feet.
Uh,
They'll take care of you.
yeah, well, and thanks again.
She pats you on the head as
I,
you go, ruffling between your horns.
I open up one of the books she gave us. Could you write something down? Just a small goodbye message or something like that?
She smiles, picking up the book, and in the back,
Here, use my
Scrolling.
quill. And I hand her the quill of endless ink.
she takes it, looks it over, and uses it, scrawling a message which you can't read, and signing something at the bottom. She blows on it, making sure the ink's dry, and closes the book and hands it over.
I hug the book. I hold it up to my chest. I smile at her, but I look very sad. On the brink of crying.
Have a pleasant journey, and always look for the good.
Thank you, Granny, for everything.
Thank you.
And we'll be leaving now before June actually cries.
I'm not crying.
And I give her a kiss on the forehead.
Smiles as you do.
Time to go.
Oh, we're off to now.
I'd like to go shopping for that language like I mentioned, but other than that, I have no other business here.
I think we really need to figure out our language. Because I don't know what Granny wrote down.
Yeah, that's a good
Well,
point,
here's the thing,
actually.
though. Well, I do think getting the book is a good idea. I also hope that wherever we're going next uses the same language.
I mean,
that's also a thing, yeah.
I mean,
That's
maybe.
the reason you're learning.
I mean, the only reason I'm
Speech-wise,
learning.
though,
I mean, the only reason I want to learn this language specifically is just so I can translate that spell book.
spell book, here.
Oh yeah, that could be.
That's literally the only reason I suggested it, because the thing is, you're learning the structure of all languages, but since by your own admission you don't know how long that's going to take, and I mean, looking at it from the other perspective, what if this language is, well, even if there's a similar variant of it out there while I'm here?
That's a good
Yeah.
thing. We could go to the Marabellum, maybe.
Whew, I didn't go in there earlier on, so
Go
that's
with you.
fair enough. Okay.
Yeah, well, is it alright if I go to Herbert in the meantime then?
Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
to be fair, John, you had a much closer bond with Skippy. Do me a favor, just say goodbye to Herbert for me, just some more of a professional courtesy.
For all of us.
No worries.
John, you go and visit Herbert, and Skippy is there, and you have a nice little time giving the dog attention and speaking with Herbert. Meanwhile, Brandon and David, you enter Marabellum's Mars. Welcome to my store, and how might I help you today?
Now you're Kirby.
Maybe I am. Maybe it's been a pleasant day.
Good to know.
Fair enough. So, this is going to be a little bit awkward on my part. I unfortunately sustained a head injury a little while back, and
Yes, I can tell by the look on that face. It's not a very nice face.
I like you, Marabel. If only I've been acting like this since the beginning.
I'm going to restrain myself from saying something unpleasant and proceed to ask my question. Unfortunately, I seem to have lost the ability to read, and I was wondering if you would perhaps have anything in your store that might be able to give me, well, kind of get me back on my feet in that regard.
Oh, you're being serious?
Yeah. he
Yes,
cannot read, so he needs
you're-
a book.
You're literally laughing at a person with a disability. That is
It is a what?
great. Somebody who is through unfortunate circumstances is not able to perform a basic function that the majority of the population otherwise would be able to, given the time and the time I've been here, and it's I'm unfortunate, so I prefer you not laugh.
I may have an educational aid that could assist you.
Anything would be helpful.
Could you show us?
He goes around the shop for a second and picks up what seems to be something similar looking to a marimba. Each of the blocks has carvings on it, and when he touches one of the carvings, it goes see. This is somewhat useful for learning how to read for younger individuals.
Honestly, as I said, anything would be helpful.
I mean, this is amazing since it actually makes the sound of the letter. So if you play it in the correct order, it would make the sound of a word.
Yeah, I mean, and also it kind of mixes like visual and
Torrect.
mixes visual and auditory learning. So yeah.
And it also translates.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It is
I mean-
2 gold, please.
Yeah. I mean, as I say, that seems very helpful. So I will. I mean, just 2 gold.
Also, Marabellum, I have a small favor to ask.
And what might that be?
Well, all of us are leaving town.
Excellent.
I'm shocked. Okay. So I was wondering if you could write a small little message in this book to remember you by.
I suppose. An odd request, but sure.
And I give him the book about the basics of magic and the endless quill. Good. Write your
Thumbs up.
name and then a small message. This is for all 4 of us. So
He scrolls in the book, blowing on it, making sure the ink is dry, then slamming it shut and handing it over with the quill.
thank you.
You are most welcome.
Anything else? Anything else? Yes, one more thing. And I grab my phone and I start look at my hands and smile and I make a selfie.
The selfie is of him with a raised eyebrow, and another one of him looking at the phone longingly.
Don't you dare.
Mm,
Last time I didn't end it well for you.
I did not know.
So better learn from your mistakes. And that's it.
200 gold.
What?
500 gold.
What?
500 gold and a duck?
I'm gonna be honest here with you, Marvel. The only person who cares about the duck is June. And I would never tell this. Well, no, not for any amount of gold.
Well,
So,
have a pleasant trip then.
thank you. I appreciate your forthcoming. And, you know, you are pretty alright.
You're pretty alright yourself. Enjoy your educational tour.
Thank you.
Um,
And I leave
yeah.
the store.
Thanks, and see you around, alright?
Goodbye. And with that, you exit. So I'd say that'd be about the time that Jun has decided to break away before she gets too
Reluctantly.
huggy with the dog.
How was it, guys?
Right,
Uh,
right. Oh, yes.
I mean, you really have to ask Dave. He was on the
I
verge.
thought something happened.
But they were on the verge of
No.
tears before they went to see.
Herbert was absolutely lovely, and he wished us a very safe and well journey, and hope that his arrow teaching helps us in our things.
I mean, that's gonna be useful anyway, so...
And he's very, very thankful we helped him get Skippy back.
Oh, June.
Skippy probably doesn't understand that he's never gonna see me again. I'm never gonna see Skippy again.
Don't worry, June will find another dog.
Yeah,
Where there are wolves, there are dogs.
Alright.
I want... Look, and I show him the picture that I made with Maribel.
Yes. Where Bellum?
Yeah.
He didn't ask for the phone?
He did.
Oh, okay, he did.
But he didn't try anything funny this time. He learned his lesson.
He's learning. That's good.
And he's alright.
Yeah, he's quite nice actually. He's alright
Nice,
now.
but he's alright.
He's trying, and that's what counts. He could try harder, I know, but he's trying.
Guys, can I just ask something? When we're on our way out of town, do we want to mention that the mine is looking a bit clear before we go?
To the goblins, yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Since it is their mine.
Yeah, that is fair.
Right, one last stop.
Yeah.
Before heading home.
Ironically, stopping at the place where everything started.
Yeah, we haven't been to the goblin
Why do I
place
feel
since-
so incredibly sad?
Because we're leaving this place.
Yeah, it's just the finality of it. Yeah, we just have to just keep your head open and just a little bit longer, and then
It's also a happy kind of sadness, because I'm actually very, very glad I was able to make such bonds, even this far and away from home.
How does that phrase go? Don't be sad because something's ending, but just be happy that it's happened. I'm guessing that's more or less something how we feel. Yeah, anyway, come on. Let's head to the Goblin Town whilst we've still got some daylight left.
Yeah, when you said that phrase, I don't know why, but I was thinking of Master Uguay from Kung Fu Panda.
You know what? It could have very well have come from there. Dave, for all I know.
No, it was a different quote saying, yesterday is a learning experience,
Very
something like that. Tomorrow a mystery, and today a gift. That's why they
Yesterday
call it
is
a present.
history.
That's the one.
Yesterday
was history.
Yeah, yesterday is history. Tomorrow a mystery.
And today a gift. That's why it's called the present.
Do you think there are creatures like Master Ogway, talking turtles?
Oh, I thought you meant regular turtles.
I mean, before recently, I would have said no. Now,
Yeah,
frankly, I wouldn't rule it out.
I wouldn't expect anything.
Isn't it a crazy thing to realize the possibilities of the different worlds of existence that are out there?
It's one of those things that people contemplate, but the thing is, we're kind of in a unique position where we've actually got, being
Proof?
proof positive, yeah.
Then again, it only would be proven if we do get back.
Well, I mean, we ourselves, it's being proven to us.
Oh, yeah.
We don't need to prove it to anyone else. Like, we've literally lived through the experience.
Or maybe this is just a very weird dreams one of us is having.
Oh god, what if we're all in a dream of June?
I think...
I want to say no, but some of my dreams go like this, so...
Yeah, honestly, until proven otherwise, I'm just taking what is happening at face value, and I'm just going to say that, yeah, things are as they seem. We're traveling across the multiverse, and, being kidnapped definitely sucks, and I think if this was under different circumstances, I think this would be, probably, very unique experience, but the reason
Honestly, I
we're
would've
kind of...
enjoyed it under different circumstances.
I mean, I suppose it's as I was saying the other day, we've just got to try and appreciate the good things that are happening to us when they happen, because if we don't, um, if we get home, we might not be the people that the ones we left behind remember, or we might
If we
just
get
lose.
home?
When we get home, then. When we get
If,
home.
yeah, when/if.
I'm a pessimist, Dave, so take what I say with things like that as a pinch of salt.
Alright.
You arrive at the village. You see goblins milling about inside the log walls. As you approach, one of them comes towards you.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Hey. We are wishing to speak to the elder.
Yeah, I was at the moment.
The elder's out?
Yeah,
Where to?
we're fishing so much.
Did anyone else catch that?
I thought he
Fishing.
says fishing.
Oh, fishing.
Yeah.
Okay, could you then leave a message?
Yeah, sure.
We have cleared most of the mines.
Huh?
Times that were in the mines.
Including a particularly large one, about
Yeah.
2 floors down.
Excellent.
So since officially the goblins own the mine, you could start mining again.
Charlie!
Another goblin comes plodding along.
Yeah, mines are clear. Get digging.
Entirely
Well,
clear,
here's the
but
thing.
very thinned out.
Yeah.
We assume that there are no
And-
slimes, but if there are,
and
use
if there
these
are,
glue balls. And
I
show them.
hand them a glue ball and a snowball.
The goblin sniffs at each of them, gives each one a little lick.
Nah,
There
I know
are-
these.
You know them?
Do you recognize these?
I've seen them about.
Yeah, don't eat them.
Really effective.
The snowballs you can melt into water. The glue balls, well, they have, how do I say
They
it?
stick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they have like liquid inside them that grows solid. And if it does happen, the saliva of a red striped bunny dissolves the glue.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for that.
And extremely effective against slime. So if you see a slime, just
Yeah,
throw
yeah.
them at them.
Might pull it on the end of a stick and poke it.
That could also work probably.
Yeah.
But throwing is more effective.
Keeping the distance is more safe.
Fair enough.
Also, if those pesky
Yes.
humans come, you could use the glue balls to stick their feet. It doesn't hurt them, so technically you didn't attack them. But you know,
Like that. Oh, I like that.
make sure you stock up.
You see the goblins start to rub their hands a little bit, thinking. You see the wheels turning.
Can any of you read?
Not really, no.
I wanted to share some information about the various things we have encountered and what you can use them for. So, I basically tell the goblin all about the things we found that might be useful for them, like the fine cones and the saliva from the.
Nods, following along and
Okay.
understanding.
Ooh, what else can I tell him?
In the meantime, while
I
go ahead.
ask where Dilbert is.
They just shrug.
I'll take a picture of the village and the goblins.
They don't really play you any heed as you do so.
Anything else, guys?
for me,
Buy
no.
some fish here if you need.
No, we got steak on the menu.
Do you want to buy
That's
some
it, I
cheese?
guess. Is it a full wheel or did you take a bite out of it again?
Out of the wheel.
Should we buy some extra cheese for
What kind of cheese is it?
Quite moldy looking
Red mice.
cheese this time.
Is it made from red milk again?
Maybe.
No, thank you.
Your loss.
Yeah, I'm not into blue cheese.
With that, I assume
You also sold little trinkets, right?
Nah, bits and bobs.
Do you have like a little statue-like thingy?
Yeah, got a few little wooden ones.
Sorry, what did you say?
A few little wooden ones.
Yeah, sure. Well, what kind do you have?
Got a star. Yeah, got a thing.
she's kind of
Is
like
there
twig.
something you're looking for, John?
Not necessarily. I just wonder what he has.
Got some
I
that
will
look phallic.
buy.
Got some that just seems to be a figure.
I will buy the star one. How much are you asking for?
5 copper.
Knife?
I'd give him this 5 too much.
I mean, all I'm saying is a fish was 1 copper, so...
I give him 5.
Take 5 copper.
But then again, I also overpaid for the cheese, so...
I have 1 wooden star.
I'm gonna draw a necklace.
Oh, it's made like the necklace.
Alright, I'm ready to go if you are, John.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready also.
Away we go.
You make your way back to the shop. You follow the dirt path up towards the shop. The door is standing open.
The door is already open?
Yes.
Is there somebody in the shop area?
No, the shop area is empty.
I go in towards the back to see if I can find someone rummaging around.
As you start to go in towards the back, Devlin appears, wing through the ceiling, floating down. Ah, seems that you managed to get what I was after.
Yes. Was there somebody in here?
No, I simply left the door open to let some fresh air in.
Oh, okay. Wait, you can open doors.
I can telekinetically move the door, yes.
You can also move the windows.
Yes.
You didn't move the window when Kara was having a bad day in the bathroom.
He gives a shrug. I don't have a
All-
sense of smell,
All
technically.
I'm saying is, opening window would have been nice.
I'll bear that in mind in the future. Now, the item. Gary gestures up with a finger, and you feel some of the ropes that were tying it in place come loose, and the skull starts to float up and towards him. With a gesture of his hands, it starts to dissipate, effectively fading from the view. Excellent. Absolutely perfect. I quite had some doubts you'd be able to even achieve this.
Well, we did almost die multiple times.
Well, without any further ado, time to be on our way then.
Right? Anything else we wanted to do?
Look out of the window as we go away.
You turn, look out the window. The door shuts, the windows shut.
Wait, Devlin.
Yes.
Go outside and write in dirt. David was here. Go back inside.
Oh,
Alright, let's go.
Oh man. Okay.
Devlin dissipates, and you sense a pulse going through the building. You feel it start to build up slightly as time goes by. You can hear something odd in the background.
Sounds
Something
like
that
static.
wasn't there. It seems to be originating from near the door.
From the door?
If you turn and look towards the door and look out the pane, you can see a little bit further down the path there is a slit. Seems to be a slit in space that starts to stretch slightly. Within the slits, you can see static. It stretches a little bit more, until you see a dark figure stumble out of it. On four legs, with black fur, the face turns to look towards the door. Brandon, it's looking at you. You see his saliva drips from its mouth. The hair starts to stand on end, teeth pull back.
I would say that Brandon reflexively recoils from the sides of this. Oh God, what's that?
As you do so, the entire image fades away to nothing, and a purple void takes its place.
Guys, did you see that?
What the hell was that, Brandon?
Fuck if I know.
I was looking out of window, and at first I thought I saw Skippy, but it's the total opposite of Skippy.
No, that definitely was not Skip.
No, definitely no. So you all saw that as well.
I mean, it even looked at Brandon.
Yeah, it looked directly at me. I mean, hence the yeah.
It was creepy as fuck.
That's where we'll end the session.
Okay. Wow, this was a pretty packed one,
Yeah.
and
I'll watch you stick around. I'd run it all the way through to the end.
so that is the end of the session. So thank you very much, everyone, for sticking around, and we shall be back next time. But until then, we shall see you soon. Bye.
Yeah.